Say hi, Andrea. Say hello.
Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm doing a collaboration with my amazing friend Andrea Alicia. I will have her channel linked in the description box down below, and I hope that you guys will go check her out, subscribe to her channel, let her know that I sent you, and show her some love. She has an amazing channel where she does the most beautiful editorial cut crease looks you will ever see in your life. Like, she just is so talented. She uses glitters and, you know, duochromes, multichromes, the Beauty Bar Baby multichrome flakes. Like, she just, oh, and she puts the glitters on her face as well as on her eyes, and she does all these, you know, really bold, dramatic, editorial, like, cut crease looks, and they're all beautiful. And I scroll her Instagram all the time to get inspiration. I just love her. So, and in addition to that, she's my friend. So we have so much fun talking and interacting with each other, supporting each other. She does project panning and, you know, all kinds of stuff on her channel. She's a Jeffree Star fan as well, and she has the cutest little kitty who is named Charlie. So definitely go check out her channel and subscribe. Let her know that I sent you and show her some love. So we decided we were going to do a Sailor Moon collaboration today, which is why I'm wearing my Luna and Artemis dress that I got from Hot Topic. And I am going to, so basically we each chose our favorite Sailor Scout, and I chose Sailor Jupiter. Now, for me personally, I have not watched as much Sailor Moon as I love the aesthetic of Sailor Moon. I have watched some of it. My brother is really into anime, but we decided to choose our favorite Sailor Scouts and do a look created around that character. So I am doing Sailor Jupiter, like I said, and I will put a picture up here somewhere of her so that you can see what her aesthetic is like, what her outfit looks like. So I'm going to do a look based on her uniform, which is green, white, and pink, and that's what we're going to do today. So I chose 3 palettes. Probably didn't need all 3 of them, but I'm going to dip into the Norvina 1, the Paulina palette possibly, and then the Lila 2 palette from Blush Tribe. Blush Tribe is going out of business, as you guys probably know, and very sad. So I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to dip mostly into these greens because I've only used this palette one time, and that's ridiculous. So, and you guys know that this year for me, it is all about using the stuff we already own. Yes. So, so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to start off with some Juvia's Place concealer as my eyeshadow base. I feel like guilty using concealer as eyeshadow base now that I've been watching Robert Welsh. He's a professional makeup artist and I love him, but you know, he always gives like tips and tricks and stuff like that. And one of the things that he said was, you know, it's not always the best thing to use concealer as eyeshadow primer, and I do it sometimes. I don't do it all the time. I do have actual like eyeshadow bases, but I think whatever works best for you, maybe. I don't know. But I will say that I find that some looks for me look better with concealer, and then some looks I really do find look better with an actual eyeshadow base. So I just kind of go back and forth between the different products. All right, so I'm going to go into the Lila 2 palette, and I'm going to use the shade Zara right here, and possibly a little bit of Miriam. And mostly Zara though, because it's very bright. Her outfit is like a very bright green, I feel like. So I'm going to use this Luxie brush that I got in my large shader is what it says. I got it in my BoxyCharm a while back. I really like turning it to the side, and it really gets that outer V like pretty quickly, and then you can kind of turn it. I don't know, this is one of my favorite brushes that I've received in a subscription box. But I think because pink and green do not blend well together, they're obviously the color wheel, and like they don't, you can blend them together if you want, but it's going to turn it kind of brown and muddy. And you can also I could do a cut crease and kind of place them a little bit further apart. But I think what I'm just going to do for today's look is I'm going to do the green on the top with white, because I love that kind of look where you like almost ombre like the white into the color. I don't know, I love something about like the inner half of the lid being all white and then the color being on the outer portion. I just think that's really pretty. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put pink on the lower lash line. I have like this one spot. Oh, okay. I thought I had like a, I don't know, an allergic reaction or something, but I think it was just my, like the pinkness of my skin poking through with, where the primer was like missing from my skin. I don't know, very strange. So I'm gonna bring this in a little bit further, but not all the way in. I'm not gonna like hook it around, but I do want to bring it. This brush, I'm telling you, this brush does everything. Like this brush just took it, you know, all the way around like this. If you place it the proper way, like it'll just bring the eyeshadow in perfectly. That's crazy. Now for some reason I feel like this eyeshadow is looking a little bit blue, which is weird because the same thing happened to my friend Anne, where she used a green eyeshadow and then on camera it looked blue. And I almost feel like I'm having the same issue, but in real life it looks straight up green. So I don't know. I'm going to add a little bit of Miriam, the color, the other color I was talking about, and just see if that fixes it, because I don't know. But I cannot wait to see, because Andrea and I did not discuss with each other who our favorite Sailor Scout was and why, and if we were gonna choose, you know, who we were gonna choose. We didn't tell each other, so I have no idea who she's basing her look off of, and she has no idea who I'm basing my look off of. So I think that's pretty cool, because when you guys go over to watch her, I will be just as surprised as you are at who she chose. Yeah, I love this brush. And I always forget to use it. I feel like I've used it a few times, but not enough, because I feel like every time I use it, I'm like, why don't I use this brush more? Okay, so now I'm going to go into the shade Sarah, which is like a lime green, and I'm just going to bring that on the tops of at the top of this other green, just to blend it out and give it that extra dimension. And this is just an inspired by look, so it doesn't have to match exactly, but I love the way that lime green looks along with this other green. This palette is 99.999% greens, and then there's one yellow. It's so strange, because when I remember when I ordered it, I saw pictures of it and I could have sworn that there was more yellow. It's like you know, one of those, like the Matrix or whatever, the bending in the Matrix, or like conspiracy theory. Like, I could have sworn that the original picture that I saw had way more yellows in it, and then when I got the palette, I was like, this is basically a green palette, like with one yellow. It was the strangest thing. I don't know. because I went back to look, and every picture, it looked just like it does in person. So I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I'm going to go off camera really quickly. I'm going to cut the crease just to save on time, and then I'll be right back. Okie doke. So I think I'm so torn. So if I use a pink shimmer and I put it over top of this, I technically could do that and it would be okay. Part of me wants to just put white. And then just do the green shimmer on. Because, yeah, I'm going to do that. Because it's hot pink that she wears. And I don't have like a hot pink shimmer with me right now. Like, or in front of me. So I'm just going to go into Zara and Miriam. And just kind of put it right here so that there isn't that like harshness where the end of the cut crease is. Yeah, because if I put a pink shimmer, it would be okay, because if you use a shimmer, it usually won't matter. It'll go over the matte and not like blend and make it look muddy. But at the same time, I would have to use a hot pink shimmer, and I kind of like the idea of just putting the pink on the bottom. Because if you look at her outfit, it's kind of like the pink is an accent color for her, and so that's kind of what I'll be doing by putting it just on the bottom. And then I'll be doing a green to white ombre kind of look, which is cool because my friend has like a whole outfit she wore for St. Patrick's Day, and it reminds me of this look because it was, you know, mostly greens and white. Now this is from the Norvina Volume 1. This is probably one of the most white, like pigmented white eyeshadows I've ever used. This one, Taco from Sugar Pill, and Glucose, is it, from the Jeffree Star palette. Those are probably the three most pigmented white eyeshadows I've ever used. And then I am gonna put glitter, of course, because this is a collaboration with Andrea, and it wouldn't be a collaboration with Andrea if I didn't do glitter and duochromes. I seem to surround myself with people that love glitter and duochromes and multichromes, and that then in turn got me into duochromes and multichromes and glitters as well, because now I love them just as much. I mean, I've always loved everything sparkly, but I feel like more so now than before. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, do my base and everything like that, and then we'll come back, we'll do the glitter, we'll do the multichromes, and finish up the eyes, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and I remember to do my brows because in the Juvia's Place Saharan video, I did not. And I did not notice it until it went up. So now I'm going into the Norvina palette, and I'm going into this hot pink. And I used a purple liner. Probably, well, no, not probably. It is from ColourPop. I think it's Piggy Bank. And I'm just stamping this on because I don't want it to create a bunch of fallout if I can help it. And this is going to represent the pink in Sailor Jupiter's outfit. I am so freaking excited to find out which one Andrea chose. I know I keep saying that, but it's so true. I'm so excited. And I love, as you guys know, or if you're new here, welcome. I love looks that are like this, where it's like, you know, green on top, purple on the bottom, or pink on the bottom, vice versa. Like, I just think that those kinds of looks are so pretty. Oop, I have something in my eye and it's bugging me. Got it. I just love the contrast. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. And this is the kind of look that I would wear like every day if I could. I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to, but fun fact, I don't know that I've ever done my makeup exactly the same twice. I mean, there may be a few looks that I consider like a signature look where like if I know that I'm going somewhere where I have to be ready quickly and I know like, hey, I did this look, you know, last week and it looked really good and I think I'll try it again. It never ends up looking exactly the same, but I have at least tried to, you know, do it once or twice, but for the most part, I don't even try to do a look the same way twice. Oh, I'm going to have to find some more. I've used up half of my, I love that stuff. It's the Apocalyptic Beauty Hot Cocoa Setting Spray, and it smells like hot cocoa. It is an experience. It smells amazing. It doesn't smell fake, like fake chocolate. It smells like real chocolate. And I freaking love it. And I used I'm putting on a coat of mascara saying I used coat. No, I used a code, and I used code Butebean to save 10%. Betty Jean has been doing Apocalyptic Beauty subscription box unboxings. That was a mouthful. For years, like since she started her channel, and then she got a code with them finally. So now she doesn't do the subscription unboxings though, but she does still use their products. And she uses their setting spray, and she had used a candy corn setting spray, which they come out with for Halloween. So upset that I missed that, but I was able to get the hot cocoa one, and I'm so happy. I'm going to buy like 3 more. Okay, so I'm going into my Phases palette. This is what this looks like, which is funny because we're doing a Sailor Moon look. I didn't even think about that when I picked this. But I'm going to go into the glitter called Exhilaration. It's my favorite glitter of all time. I know it looks just white with a little bit of green in it, but when you put this on, well, when you put it on a black eyeshadow, oh, look out. It's beautiful. And it's still beautiful even over top of any eyeshadow, but over top of a black is when it really shines. But I'm just gonna put a little bit over top. It actually looks much better over a black. I'm gonna try to insert a photo of what it looked like over top of a black eyeshadow. But that's interesting and good to know that it doesn't, I mean, it does add sparkle and it's beautiful, but it definitely is not as boom impactful as it would be, or as it is when you use it over top of a green. So I'm going to go into my exploders, and I'm going to take, let's see, I don't even know. I'm going to take this one. I don't know which one it is. I have all of the sugar drops, not exploders, sugar drops here, and I'll just swatch this one for you. It is like a pink and green shift, I guess. So that is perfect because that is, you know, the color scheme we're going for. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and bring it a little bit over the green. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And you're not going to be able to see any of it because that is so, it's because I have white, so you're not going to be able to see it, but it's going to add the perfect pinky shift. It adds the perfect little pink shift between the green and the white. So I'm so happy that I went with that. I wish that it would show up on camera as much as it does. Maybe you'll be able to see it in pictures, but you'll just have to trust me. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of them and put them in the inner corner, which maybe you'll be able to see that. I don't know. Let me spray it, actually, just because I don't want to have to go in with glitter glue. I'm just going to pick it up. I need to clean this palette because I have literally been, oh yeah, you'll be able to see that. See that green? This one is a little bit more green. I have been using these like crazy, and from using them, you know, I get like the fallout in the palette, and therefore I'm like, oh, I gotta clean it up, because I don't know, sometimes I like my palettes to look messy because then I'm like, yeah, I used them. And then other times I'm like, oh, I gotta clean that up because it looks awful. I think if I didn't have to hold them up to show people, I would be fine with it. But, you know, holding it up and going, look at that messiness. Like, isn't that beautiful? And for my gloss, let me actually just spray my face one more time. I cannot find my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. I have like a whole routine, and I use like 5 different setting sprays in each video, and I have a routine of when I spray what. I don't know where it is, but I have backups, so I'm gonna have to pull one out. So for my lips, I'm torn because part of me wants to do pink and like kind of tie in the pink on the lower lash line, and part of me just wants to use a gloss because I'm a gloss girl. And this has like a pink shift. This is Ice Cold from Jeffree Star. This is my favorite gloss. What's funny is that I got the mystery box, and I got the what is it called? Succulent gloss. And I got the other one on Mercari. And out of all 3 glosses, by far Ice Cold, the one that's in his permanent collection, is my favorite. Not that I don't love the other ones, but I don't know, there's just something about this like pinky little gloss. Maybe I could put, where are those? Let me see if I can find something really quick. I'll be right back. One more time. Okay, so I added a little bit of Jeffree Star's Dream House, which is a metallic pink, to the inner portion, and then just went like that, and it just added the perfect amount. You guys were going to let me leave here without putting on highlighter? No ma'am. No ma'am. I just dropped the lid from my setting spray. Okay, so I'm going to go into, what is that? I don't know what that was. Okay. I'm going to go into Skywalker from Kaleidos. And this was sent to me by Kaleidos, but I use it, I feel like I use it almost every day. And it's like a bluish green. I don't know. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Isn't that a song? That's a song, right? By somebody. I don't know who. And I have Solar Sailor as well, somewhere. I don't know where. But, ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, because I see Andrea use this all the time. And I'm actually going to use the shade Luna, which is the white shade. I'm just going to add a little bit of that to this, just to, just to make it a little bit more icy and a little bit less blue. Not that I don't like the blue. All right, so that is the finished look, you guys. So let me know what you think down below. I think that this look goes really, really well with Sailor Jupiter's outfit. And like I said, I cannot wait to see Andrea's look. I'm so excited. Andrea, thank you so much for doing this collaboration with me. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.